Hello students, today in this lecture I am going to explain you about the polar satellites. So polar satellites, their orbit is in the consisting the axis of the earth, means they are orbiting around the earth and passing through the poles, north pole and south pole, passing over the north pole as well as south pole, means their orbit is polar orbit, means the orbit is in such a way that it crosses north pole as well as to the south pole, and they are orbiting around the earth from north to south. It's clear? While the earth is rotating about its axis from west to east. So polar satellites are low altitude satellites. What is the height of the satellite? It is 500 to 800 kilometer from the earth's surface. As you have seen in the geostationary satellite, this height is nearly 36,000 kilometer. But in polar satellite, it is only 500 to 900 kilometer above to the earth's surface, and they passage through a polar orbit. Their orbit is polar, whose height from the earth's surface is what? 500 to 800 kilometer. And because of this low altitude, their period of revolution is very small, and it is nearly period of revolution is nearly 100 minutes. Means in 100 minutes they complete one revolution. They are orbiting around the earth from north to south, while earth is rotating west to east. So what will happen? They will take number of observations of the earth's surface in a day. They will record number of observations of the earth's surface in a day at the different timings, because earth is passing under the satellite. Earth is passing under the satellite. Earth is rotating this way. Earth is rotating this way. It's clear? And satellite is revolving this way. So earth is rotating this way, and satellite is moving this way. So what will happen? They take not this way, north to south means this. It will be this. So they take number of observations of the different places of the earth at a time, in a day, because their period of revolution is 100 minutes. 100 minutes you can take 1.5 hours. So what will happen? In a day they will complete, in 24 hours they will complete about 16 revolutions. They will pass over the earth 16 times, means they can take the number of observations of different places 16 times. Now see here, since these satellites are low altitude, so what will happen? They will take only a observation of a small area, not of the 1/3 surface area. As you have seen that in case of the geostationary satellite, what was the coverage? 1/3 surface area of the earth. Geostationary satellite covers 1/3 surface area of the earth, while these satellites only cover a small strip over the earth. It's clear? At one time they will cover this strip of the earth which is shaded here. Then because of low altitude, their cameras records the only small area of the earth. Then at the next cycle what will happen? They will record some other area. Then third times they will record to some other area, means we get the strip wise observations. There will be strip wise photos. It's clear? And then compiling all these photos, we predict about the various things for which we are using the satellite. So these polar satellites are used for remote sensing. Remote sensing. Remote sensing means to know about something from distance without coming in contact, in the physical contact. So what will happen? Polar satellites will take number of pictures of whole earth, and then on the basis of that it will be predicted that this much area is occupied by the water, During the raining season there is this much flood is in this much portion. इतने एरिया में क्या है, फ्लड है. इतने एरिया में क्या है, इस उसकी क्रॉप लगी हुई है, खरीफ की क्रॉप लगी है, रवि की क्रॉप लगी है. सो दैट वी कैन रिकॉर्ड. सो these are used for the remote sensing purpose. Remote sensing purpose means we can observe that place without coming in contact of that, without going there. It's clear? For example, here you can have seen the drone camera. When drone camera is revolving above you, what will happen? You can get the idea of a very big field. It's clear what is happening at which place. It's clear. So this is all about the polar satellite. You remember that polar satellites are low altitude satellites. They are revolving around the earth in the polar orbit. Polar orbit means they are moving around the earth in such a way that passage above the poles of the earth, and they are revolving around the earth in north to south direction at this much height. Their period of revolution is 100 minutes. Therefore, they pass over the earth approximately 15-16 times in a day, and at every time they record the observation of a different portion of the earth, though that portion will be very small in area, but when they will record in 15-16 times, so a big area observation about a big area will be obtained. So this is all about the polar satellite. Thank you.